Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now, please welcome.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Yusei Kikuchi. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one hit to right, under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Wyatt Langford.
Enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And that chance handled. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Patrick Corbin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's the 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. In there, and it's 0-1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
That's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
At the plate, Nolan Shanuel, just off the inside edge. On the ground, and that's just foul.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Angels go quietly there. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Kikuchi measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Kikuchi back to work. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Shanuel steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Fly ball to right. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back in Anaheim, bottom half of inning number 2. And now Taylor Ward. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Out to short. Sends it across to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that quickly 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting it. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tarno off of first with 2 away. That one the other way, and a base hit. The throw in. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. The batter now, Kevin Newman. To third. They take the force out, bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now here is Kyle Higashioka. Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
Batting 8th, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And a sac bunt here. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting 9th.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
First and second, no outs. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Duran. Puts a bunt down. Bare hands it. Tough play. Got him. Nice play.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit center field. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
In the dirt, blocked. That one not close. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose. So
runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Tag. Save. Stolen base. Darno too late with the throw. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Here is Marcus Semien. And a foul ball. Two outs. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That's a hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 outs.
Batting, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels 1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1-0.
That's to third, Young. Over to first.
That's it out.
1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike.
Here's Trout. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Trout leads off first with 1 away. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Hit hard on the ground to short. Third out, and that ends the frame. Angels strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Adele makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers.
So now here's the DH, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom bottom of the fourth.
And
So in now
off
for the Angels, Joe Adele.
Center fielder.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top
Adele.
prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Rengifo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The Rangers leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They're down 2-1. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, number 8. Kikuchi back to work. Up the middle, Neto on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, first baseman Ezekiel Duran.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Duran. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Line drive. Ward makes a nice running catch. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 51. In for a strike. Good slider.
0-1. That's the ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Kevin Newman getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side, Simeon. Gets it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So the batting order turns over. And here is Zach Neto. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Trout in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Fly ball center field. Calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. Fly ball down the line, makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shadowell. Right back to him on the mound. Not in time. He's safe. No outs. Runner at first. And now Taylor Ward. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next for L.A., Joe Adell. And a strike.
0-1.
Rips that one to right. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and here is Josh Young. And a swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there.
No ball,
I hate it as a
strike.
hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Brogdon getting loose as well. Now a fly ball to right center. Adell on the run. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ward makes the play, and there are two down.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. And look out.
That hit him.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the shortstop at the play.
Yeehaw!
In the dirt.
0-1.
Higashioka leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back in Anaheim, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Darno swings through it for strike one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses in the dirt.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And downstairs.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Burke.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now Sam Haggerty, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's Marcus Semien.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful.
Ripped to short. To the plate for 1. Over to first, safe.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important at a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Adolis Garcia will hit next. Ground ball to the right side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down now, and here is Jonah Heim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Webb.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Kevin Newman. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Garcia makes the catch. 1 down. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Out to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Angels.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Carson Fulmer. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Fulmer.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers.
Kyle Higashioka.
That to right. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3. In the air, left field, Ward. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran digs in now. Line to left. Ward makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. High to the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. So they turn to their closer, Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that's down and away. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. And misses inside. The Halos down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. This to third. Young tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Joe Adell.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. The Angels down to their final strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. There's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
1-2.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Adele on at second with 2 down. On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 5-2. So a man at first, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder. That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.